I don't know about you, but I love music. Just bear with me here. Because I know that I've talked about this at nauseum at one time before on a previous podcast episode, but but it came up just a couple of days ago with a coworker of mine. Um, I mean, some people can have like, you know, one of two different rhythmic talents. Either you can dance or you can sing. Not everybody can do either, but definitely not everybody can do both. I mean, there's like a 0.001% population out there that actually can slay at both sides. And trust me, I'm not in part of that tiny group. Not at all. Not in one even. No, I can sing pretty well, you know, according to other people. I mean, I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. Um, but and I can dance. I love to dance. I can't dance, but I love to dance. Um, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not well at it. But it doesn't stop me, and I don't think you should let it stop you either. But don't get me wrong. Like I said, definitely some there's definitely some kind of rhythm or beat that I can find, and I can flow to it. You know, I can do it. It just looks kind of stiff. I mean, for lack of a better term, I guess. It looked like I need an oil change or something. I don't know. It's just something. It's just something wrong with my feet. I blame it on my size 14s. My left and my right just do not get along for some reason. But I mean, from the top up, I'm good because I mean, when it comes to car dancing, man, I'm probably one of the best at it. I mean, if you see me in the street, I'm usually holding a concert in my car, and you swear up and down, oh man, I'm pretty sure he could dance pretty well. No, no, don't let the eyes deceive you. Um, but hey, all I know is for sure that if you try to if you try to invite me onto the dance floor with you, congratulations, you're about to embarrass yourself. I'm not going to be embarrassed because I already know how pathetic I look on a dance floor. That's a lie. No, yeah, I'll be embarrassed too. Yeah. Still, who cares? Enjoy the ear candy and let it move you. Why did I bite my bottom lip? Why did I do that? Ugh. Let me tell you, there is nothing like hearing those three special little words. I love you. Whether it be from a friend, your favorite family member, or your favorite coworker, your parents, your children, and of course your spouse or significant other. Okay, okay. Can I just talk to the guy, to the bro here for a second? So, ma'am, I mean, after a minute, you'll understand what I'm trying to do here and why I'm doing this. So, if you can just kind of like scoot to the side, you know, I'd appreciate that. Let the bro come forward a little bit. There you go, ma'am. But don't slip away. Don't walk away. Just take notes because you're going to want to hear some of this too. But this is directly towards the guy in the room. Um, okay. When you do something right and she tells you, I love you, it's just really nice when it comes from your girl. It hits different, you know? No matter how many times you hear it, no matter how many times she may say it, especially when you see it in action. You always know it to be true, but to hear the words match with the actions and deliver it, and it's delivered with the gentleness, it just boosts whatever good feeling or mood you're already in. When y'all also when y'all make each other laugh over the smallest or the dumbest things, and you hear her say "I love you," oh my goodness! Between the giggles and the tears, it kind of sobers you up, you know, for a second before you start laughing some more again. But in that moment of clarity, you know that you're living in a core memory as the both of you are deep and vulnerable peace. Also, when you do something wrong or by mistake and you hear her, and you hear I love you from her, it pulls you out of whatever sulken, dreary state that you may have been in. I mean, the delivery was gentle. but stern to let you know whatever, let you understand that it's okay. And, you know, whatever happens, we'll get through it together. As she places her hand on your face, gently on your face, or even if she's just holding your hand, and you believe her, no questions asked. When you're going through a tough time and you hear "I love you" from that one, it makes it impossible to keep it in. The delivery is so solid, but softer than ever. You're in her embrace and you just fall into the strength of her support. The tears will come, man. Let the tears out, let them out. But it's beautiful because you know that it's nothing that you have to be ashamed of because she is right there for you by your side. Let her get y'all through this initial pain until you can get yourself together to finish the job for the both of you. And when you are in a quiet place, whether at home, in the car, or at some vacation spot, and you hear "I love you" from out of nowhere as she stands by your side, or hugs you from behind, just take that in. The delivery was as tranquil as the moments you are in. And you know, as you noticed in the previous scenarios, that there is no other person that you would rather share this time and place with. It's perfect. This is perfect. She is perfect. Y'all are perfect. Now, don't get it twisted. There is no such thing as a flawless person, okay? Man or woman. It's work and actions between the "I love yous" that show how powerful the words are that makes all of this just right. What makes her perfect for you? I touched on it slightly earlier, but sharing and humor is such an "I love you" flex. When she laughs with you about certain things or while watching movies and shows that you hold close, it bonds you like you would never believe. To have her laugh at a joke you tell or a silly thing that you do kind of builds a confidence that you didn't even know that you were missing. And there's nothing wrong with her laughing at you for moments that you have to laugh at yourself at, you know? And that's a sign that you're comfortable with being vulnerable around her. And she will follow suit. And if she, I mean, that's if she hadn't already done so, you know? This builds up to the point where y'all have this inside joke from time to time, from subtle glances to random words or to funny noises, that'll have outsiders looking at you utterly confused, uh, as you try to hold in laughs at random and likely, like me, I know for sure, inappropriate moments. Uh, don't laugh at a funeral. Another share that says "I love you" is music. Okay, my eyes are about to roll into the back of my head because this is such a thing for me. When you can introduce someone to a song or genre of music that you cannot live without, yes, that's being dramatic, cannot live without it, it is a move. But when you see them start to like it, you know you picked the right one. I was having this discussion with the Cub earlier today, actually. Music is a universal bonder, but not everyone likes the same things. There's this one song that I literally cannot stand that this girl I was once involved with was absolutely in. She absolutely loved it. But there was a time or two that, and like I said, I just couldn't stand the song, and I just never did like it. Back then when it first came out, even now I still like ew. But there was a time or two that she was either in a celebratory mood or uh, another time where she was disappointed about something. I can't fully remember, and I played that song both times to kind of like boost her mood or lift her up. And even though it was like nails on a chalkboard for me, seeing her reaction and seeing her dance to it quickly made up for it. It it was something I could tolerate for, a couple of 4-minute moments in my life because, she needed it. That said, when she introduced you to something new and you really like it, you know, you have a real one. She shares your tastes in songs, and as a music lover, like I said, I can't think of anything better. Yeah, I mean, I really can't. Other than food. Holy Moses, how did I let that slip my mind? Are you kidding me? Okay, she doesn't have to be a master chef. I mean, she doesn't have to be a Desiree Hubbard, all right? But when she wants to cook for you and really puts in the effort, there is no bigger I love you than a woman who is bearing her soul through her culinary skills, whatever culinary skills she might have. And just to let everybody know, if you need some food, holla at Desiree Hubbard. Naya Cooks. Find her on Instagram. The bomb. I've never tasted anything nasty by her. Fantastic. Anyway, I digress. Bear with me. Um, yeah, after tasting it, be honest with the results, okay? Now to be told, be honest with you, if someone cooks for you and she knows what to do, so sit back and let her cook, okay? I have to tell myself this because I kind of have a thing. I don't know. I have issues. Okay, when it comes to wanting to help out in the kitchen or wanting to do stuff in the kitchen. The kitchen is kind of like my little place of zen and peace, and I just have to shut up and sit back and just let the woman do what she do. All right, let my woman do what she do. But anyway, anyway, I'm sorry. When she delivers that plate served with a side of anxiety because she will be anxious when she first serves you something, please appreciate what she is doing for you and choose your words carefully because if it's not good, the words that you say, if it's not good, if it's not any good, you can best believe you will never see her in the kitchen for you ever again if you say something out of pocket. Finito. I'm not going to tell you what to say exactly because there are a myriad of things that, can be said. I mean, under seasoning to over seasoning, cooking style, texture, yada, 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 whatever. That can be like, again, that anything can be said. But one thing that you have to do is make sure that she is appreciated, respected, and encouraged. You can tell her that, the cooking was good. I mean, wasn't good, not in so many words, not in those exact words, but you could say so in a way that can encourage her to do it a better job next time. Or, just do it the way that you like it next time, and this is a vice versa thing. Guys, you could do the same thing for your woman. I mean, I'm not saying all women need to just sit back and just cook. I'm just saying in this particular scenario, okay? I definitely know they can go both ways. Again, I love to cook, and cooking is part of my love. Is one of my love languages. I love to put it out there and cook for somebody, whoever that special woman ends up being. Again, if you do not do these things, she will never cook for you again, though. So you will receive the same from her in every aspect of the relationship going forward, meaning that she will put in that effort, a strong effort, just because you were encouraging, just because you were respectful, just because you were appreciative. She's going to be like, okay, she'll do it again for anything else, not even just cooking. This just could be for anything. To just making sure that you're well taken care of in any kind of aspect of the relationship. It's crazy how one act can change the entire spectrum of y'all going forward too. But it's not just cooking that will bond you with her via food. I mean, sharing similar tastes is huge. Going to restaurants that you both like is great, but introducing her to new cuisines and new dishes and new restaurants and so forth can make an impact on her. By sharing these likes of yours, she sees that you want her to be in alignment with her, and vice versa. Again, it goes both ways. Um, if you've never had raw oysters before or spicy Thai food and she absolutely loves it, you better get ready to at least try it. even children try some things at least once. I mean, at least I know my kid will. But don't have, but you don't, it doesn't mean you have to like everything that she likes, or anything at all. It's just the fact that you gave it an attempt, that makes this feel special right there because you went that extra mile, or in this case, that extra nibble for her. Um, what I'm trying to get you to see and understand is that I love you goes beyond just words. There are several actions that help to get that message across without having to repeatedly verbalize it. What I'm bringing you is just a small taste. Pun not intended, but I still like it. Something else that I have a strong appreciation for is the random text messages. Good morning. How are you feeling? Have you eaten today? I miss you. I'm here for you. Things will get better. I'm proud of you. Drive safe. Let me know when you get home. Good night. Sweet dreams. And of course, I love you. The random and genuine compliments. Hello, handsome. I'm sorry, that was weird. Um, you smell amazing. Looking good, King. And the random slap on the bootay. you know, you know that you like them, and even more so, you need them, especially when they come from your special woman. That is, as well as the just because gifts and dates. I know that they say that men usually get their first flowers at their funeral, and so far I can attest to that. I've yet to ever receive flowers or the special just because gifts from anyone before. But it doesn't have to be just flowers, bro. You know when you are going to get your gift this year, Christmas and maybe your birthday, one or the other. You're lucky if you get them both. If you're a dad, you can, add Father's Day to that list. Maybe all three, but at least two out of the three, or maybe just one. Okay. But that right woman knows what you need and she delivers. And I love you through small tokens like random dates just to honor you. A celebration, whether it be private or with friends and or family for you because of your accomplishments. The anniversaries, Valentine's Day, all of this naturally done to make you know that you are special, appreciated, deserving, and without asking for it. So I stated before that this is a special message for my guy here, right? But again, I hope that you listen too, miss, because you see, we guys don't get much in regards to I love you because what we were raised to believe. Be a man and provide. That's it. Done. That's your role as a man. And you'll hear that a lot as a man. Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides something. I know y'all have heard that before from Chris Rock. And that hit so hard whenever I first heard that because I mean, it's so legit. People were laughing in the audience because, of course, it was a stand up comic routine. And the way he delivered it was a little comical, but at the same time, it was the most real and accurate situation that, I mean, most real and accurate statement that you could probably ever hear from a comedian. I mean, if you see a woman, it's automatic. Oh, she's beautiful, and so a guy wants to fall in love with her and do things for her. Children. I mean, who doesn't want to, provide and take care of children and just love them to death just because they're kids? And of course, dogs. If you don't like dogs, maybe you had a traumatizing event in the past in your life or whatever. I had one before myself. I'm not going to lie, but at the same time, I still love dogs. Give me a dog any day of the week. I mean, I love all animals, period, to be honest with you, but give me a dog every day of the week. And I love that thing. But the problem with that is that we have no avenue to express whatever emotions that we might need. Yes, respect is a must for a man, but love is also needed. Showing signs of appreciation by being treated helps with that. by being treated well helps with that. No, not every man needs a bouquet of flowers or a box of chocolates. But when you actually pay attention to and learn your man, you will be amazed at the number of things that you can do for him that will bring the two of you so much closer. Keep in contact with him. Listen to what he says, uh, and keep it in mind. You know that you love it when he remembers the little things that you bring up months ago. What makes you think he's any different? What makes you think that we as men are any different from you noticing the little things that we love? When you remember the name of the quarterback of his favorite team, or why he's disappointed in the new model of truck he loves, or his favorite thing that he nerds out on, that is huge. Just as much as him remembering the tea from your job. What's the latest on your favorite reality show, like The Bachelor or something like that? Or that particular thing that you low key wanted him to get you, but didn't want to say anything about it outright because you keep dropping little subtle hints for the past few weeks? Don't worry, he gets it. So please, I'm going to end this real quick. Just please take notes, ma'am. Don't just tell him I love you. Show him. Thanks again for giving Just Bear With Me podcast a listen. I really appreciate you taking out the time to hear me out. And if you like what you heard, please rate the show. Go follow me on Instagram at Just Bear With Me podcast, Just Bear With Me _podcast on Instagram. Like, comment, share. Share with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your co-workers. Listen on a drive. Listen whenever you're just getting ready in the morning. And just continue to listen not only to this episode, but previous episodes and any future episodes that we drop. Thanks again. I really appreciate you all. Peace, love, prayers, and always make a great day.